In this video, we're going to be using Zingari Man, the Rambler, and the Blackland Blackbird razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And as mentioned before, today we're going to be using a brand new offering from Zingari. In fact, it's not released yet, but Heather did allow me to purchase this early. This is the Rambler by Zingari Man, and this goes on sale Saturday, 17 April. Brand new soap, and the notes, I really like what Zingari does here, where they put the primary notes right here: tobacco, vanilla, red fruit. And to me, this is a unique scent. I don't know that I've ever smelled anything like this. The only thing that's even vaguely reminiscent is maybe Noble Otter Firefighter, because it has that sort of smoky quality to it, but this is very different. I get the sweetness first, then I get an almost cigar type smokiness to it. And I don't get much vanilla, although it's in the notes. I get mostly a sweetness from the red fruit, and a little bit of what I'm calling smokiness, but you may pick up something entirely different. I like it. She wasn't sure that I would like it, but I do like it. Now, I talked to Nate from BBS Live, and we talked about the Merchant and this one. He preferred the Merchant. I prefer this one, and I think it's because of that sweetness from the red fruit. Very, very nice. This is $24.95 for 5 ounces, and on our cost chart there, that's $4.99 an ounce, which is a fair price. This is a good quality soap. This is a Sago tallow base. We'll show you the ingredients right there. And I've never had any problem with the Zingari Man soaps. They're all of good quality, and we look forward to using this today. And I like that label, by the way. I think it pops. The colors in it makes it pop. I look forward to using this today. We're also going to be using the Blackbird razor, and I'm using the Personna 74 blade in there again today. And I looked on eBay yesterday, and the cost for the Personna 74 blades are through the roof now. So it used to be you could get them for, you get a 5-pack for 10, 12 bucks. Now it's like, the listing I saw was $50 for 7 blades. It's just crazy, but that is a great blade in there, the Personna 74 tungsten steel. And this is a terrific razor, Blackland's Blackbird. Okay, let's get going. I am going to use a little pre-shave today. We have 24 hours of growth. You can see a little of the salt there. Don't need the pre-shave, but again, I'm trying to work it down, so certainly not going to hurt anything. And so we'll use it, and it's getting thin there because I'm just working at using it. These things last forever. This one's at least a year old, and I've used it a lot. And as you can see, I'm still working on getting it worked now. At worst, this will serve as a lather booster for you. It's not going to harm anything in any way. Some people just don't like using pre-shaves. That's okay. If that's your thing. I think the way you're supposed to use this is to actually wash your face with it first and then reapply. I didn't go through that because I took a shower, earlier, but we'll see how it goes today. And I expect to have a good run today with the Blackbird and the Zingari Man, the Rambler. Again, on sale 17 April. So we're going to apply some more moisture to the face, and the link for the products will be below. And of course, when this airs, the Zingari Man Rambler won't be released just yet. You'll have to wait till Saturday for that. As you can see there, very nice lather with the Zingari Man. The Zingari Man Sago is a very good quality soap. I would say, now some folks, they sort of categorize soaps by structure. And this one, Sago, very good quality. And you can see the sheen on that. Takes water really well. It doesn't burst into lather like high volume or what they call high structure. It stays a little lower in structure. But if you lather it well, you will get a very nice creamy, which I think you can, or at least I hope this comes across on camera. You really never know how this comes across on video because it's never the same as it actually looks. And the camera software sort of knocks down some of the sheen on that. It makes corrections on its own for what it thinks is happening. So what I see sometimes isn't what you're seeing, but trust me when I tell you, there's some good hydration in this lather. It is absolutely beautiful, the type of lather that I like to make. And it's not difficult to make, but I would say this one it doesn't burst into lather early with a lot of structure. So if you're accustomed to soaps like that do say PAA, where it gives you a lot of volume very early, this one doesn't do that. Not, at least not for me, but you can get it where you want it. You just have to dial it in, so to speak. But I don't find it to be particularly difficult to dial in. That is beautiful. Feels fantastic. The soap is very, very slick. And again, you get the right amount of water in a soap, generally speaking, it's going to be slick. So I expect nothing less from Zingari Man at this point. It certainly is one of the better soaps on the market in terms of quality. At least the Sago base is. And I like it. Plenty of slickness there. And this razor feels absolutely spectacular. The Personna 74 is on its second use, and we will see how many shaves we can get out of this blade. Again, I've known people to get tens of shaves, meaning 30, 40 in some cases, maybe more for some people. We'll see. We'll see. See how many we get. But this is this Blackland Blackbird is a fantastic razor. The retail price on this is $185 from Blackland. I got this from my buddy Oive, and actually I had a long handle at the time, and I bought the short handle for it, and I absolutely love it. The Blackland Vector and this razor, for me, absolutely spectacular. Love them. I'm going to get the Saber too at some point, as I've been saying, because that Jeremy, the traveling shaver, loaned me his Saber, and I used it one time, and I was like, oh yeah. I had the Dart as well, as I explained in my video the other day, but to me, if you have the Blackbird, I just didn't see the need to keep the Dart as well, because the Blackbird to me feels a little bit smoother. Although I like the Dart too. The Dart was a good shaver. But I tell you right now, this is quite enjoyable. And this is a fairly unique scent to my nose. I don't know that, again, the only one that just remotely reminds me of it is Noble Otter Firefighter, which has a little smokiness to it, or at least that's what I think. This one has that sort of, I don't know, cigar vibe to it. It's pleasant. I like it. I didn't know if I would like it, but, I figured I'd give it a whirl and sort of tell you folks about it. Really, really nice lather with the Rambler. I don't know who made the artwork on this one, but I like it. I think the label pops. It captures your attention. It's very colorful. Let's try to say that again, colorful. Slow down sometimes. I'm a fast talker, so I'll get going and my tongue doesn't cooperate sometimes. Really nice quality soap here. Again, I don't think you should expect any problems on the basis of quality. The scent strength on this one, I didn't talk about that. This one I would call fairly robust. This is at least at medium, if not medium high. I think the Merchant was also a little more than we're accustomed to from Zingari Man. The scents are a little bit higher on these last two I've tried, but not so much so that I think it's going to cause people problems, or at least it's not causing any problems for me, for whatever that's worth. But our faces and noses are different, so the way I perceive this scent might be entirely different from you. You might get something entirely different. You might get a lot of vanilla. I do not. I get the red fruit, and I get like I said, like a cigar. Reminds me of like a cherry sort of cigar, or maybe pipe. Pipe is what I'm thinking, like cherry or a fruity pipe tobacco, which is a pleasant scent, for me at least. I like that. And again, good quality stuff. Plenty slick, no problems whatsoever. Let's set that aside and we'll get back to it. I hope you guys are having a great day, guys and gals, because we don't want to forget the ladies, of course. I know this is a male-dominated hobby, but I really like to see the ladies. So if you're a lady, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you and hear about your experience. And I know sometimes in this hobby. It is the boys club and, you know, in some of the groups and so on. But there are plenty of places for you, you know, if that's not your thing, the rough and tumble sort of thing. There are plenty of groups that are family friendly and mild and so on and so forth. So please don't be put off if you come into the hobby and think it's a boys club, because it's not. There's plenty of inclusion for everybody as far as I'm concerned. You just have to find the right spots for you in terms of group participation, and not every group is for every person, so just keep that in mind. All right, very nice. I like that. The 74 and the Blackbird is absolute magic. And the soap here is plenty slick. No quality problems. And again, we don't expect any at this point. The Zingari man soaps are quite good. And I don't know that if I ever heard anyone say that they had a quality issue with the Zingari man soap. I don't think I've ever heard it. So when you have someone who's established like that, it's not likely that they're going to put out a soap that's just bad quality-wise. The scent is so subjective, so you never know whether you'll love the scent. But in terms of quality, you can pretty much rest assured you're going to get a good quality product. But this scent for me it's unique. It's not anything that I've experienced before. And that's pleasant, because as much as I like certain types of scents, I do like to stray off a little bit and get sort of out of my comfort zone from time to time. Now, if it gets too dark, it's just not for me. I do not like dark scents where they're super dark, musky, or if there's any sort of funk to it. My nose is very, very sensitive to funk. And if there's funk in it, it's just not for me. I will not only dislike it, I will hate it. And I don't like to use the term hate, but some scents are so bad to my nose, I just can't tolerate them. That is good stuff right there. It really is. Again, when lathering this, just take your time. I don't think it's super finicky, but don't expect it to just explode the minute you put brush to it. You will have to work it in a little bit. You will have to add your water, and you work with it for just a little bit, and it will yield quite a good creamy result. It takes plenty of water, which is a very good quality in a soap. And as long as you can get water in a soap, as long as it has the ability to hold some water, it's going to end up being slick. That's really the key to slickness all the time, is whether a soap can hold on to water, and whether you can lather it in a way to allow it to hold on to some of that water. And this one, of course, does that. And I hope it comes across again in the video, because that does not always come across, but just take my word for it. This one does well at water retention, which pretty much equals slickness, which is, for me, king all the time. If it's slick, I'm down with it in terms of the quality of the soap. If it can hold water, then it's going to be slick. So there you go. All right, very nice. Good enough. I'm not going to spend all day on it. That is plenty good enough. Feels good on the face. People don't speak much about the way soap feels on the face, but this has a, lack of a better term, a satiny sort of feel on the face, silky maybe. The way it lays on your face, you can just feel. Some soaps that are maybe more airy and not quite as dense don't have that silky sort of feel to it while it's on your face. This one does. And the soaps that are dense sort of have that, I don't really know how to explain it, but when you feel them on your face, it feels different from a soap that maybe is a little more on the airy side, if that makes sense. Very nice, man. Oh, man. Nice and slick. I'm enjoying the scent a lot. Again, this is one of those scents where I'm not sure if, let me put it to you this way. If the only thing you like is super clean and fresh, this may or may not be for you. It's going to be a question. But if you don't mind a little sweetness, combined with a little, what I think is like, to to my nose, and I don't know what Heather intends with the scent, but to my nose, like a nice pipe tobacco type thing going there. That's what I'm getting. That's the way it comes across to me. Now keep in mind, when she makes a soap, she may get something entirely different, because what we smell and the way we perceive scents can be very different. And as you can see there, great residual slickness that allows me to sort of touch up there with no visible lather. That's a good quality of a soap for sure. And this Blackbird is really a terrific razor, and the Personna 74 is great. Maybe a lot of the stock now is now depleted on this blade because they're so expensive on eBay. Used to be able to find them for, like I said, you could get them at a couple of dollars a piece. You could get a 5-pack for 10, 12 bucks, but that doesn't appear to be the case anymore. I guess the supply is dwindling, the new old stock supply. Of course, they haven't made these for a long time, but it is really a good blade. Very nice indeed, as is the soap. Actually, all the equipment today is nice. I forgot to mention the brush today I'm using, which is the PAA Switchback 400. And the knot in that Switchback 400 is the AP Shaveco Sinbad, which is a very soft knot. Again, I didn't have any problems lathering this soap with a soft knot, nor do I have problems lathering any soap with a soft knot. This is a very pleasant shave. I've really enjoyed it. No complaints, no gripes or grievances, no anything negative. It's all been good and fun, and I've enjoyed using the scent today. All right, let me rinse, and then we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back in off cam. We did a warm water rinse to remove the soap. Then we used our PAA alum, no stinging there, so that was a super smooth shave. We did a cold water rinse after that, and then we toweled off with our Lancaster towel and applied our Thayer's Witch Hazel Cucumber Magic, because it's made by witches. Really, really nice shave today with the Rambler, which to me is a masculine scent, good scent strength, good quality. I enjoyed the scent as well. What I get from this is, like, again, I definitely get the red fruit and like a cherry. To me, it comes across like a pipe tobacco, a nice smelling pipe tobacco. I don't know if that's what she intends, but it's what I get, and I like it. It was very, very nice. Blackland Blackbirds, absolute Blackbird. Absolutely tremendous with the Personna 74. Absolutely love this razor. Spectacular. We had our PAA Switchback 400 with AP Shaveco knot, our Captain's Choice bowl, and we're going to finish it out today with just a little Pinot Clubman vanilla, which is decanted into a hot sauce bottle. Again, links for the products that are available will be below. I thank you very much for watching, and check out the Rambler. If you're interested, it goes on sale this Saturday, I believe the 17th of April. Again, nice masculine scent. Thank you, Heather, for allowing me to buy it early and show it to the folks. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Till next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, sure shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.